testing out my new camera lens. I'm so excited. It's the extra wide lens plus the macro, and I'm using my magnetic car mount. I told you I love that thing. I got this sucker plopped on the side. So this is my setup right now. I love this little thing. Yeah, I love this. I'm testing the macro so y'all can see it. Look at that. It's way up close. Hi, welcome to my channel, Houston to LA. I'm Patricia Tone. This is my vlog series. I'm going to tell you the truth. Y'all remember to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, share this video with your friends. And we're about to get into this short episode. So last week I didn't film because I had a little mental break, I had to do something that I didn't want to do, but I did it. I'm just going to have to get over it. So in grad school, we got a camera kit package. It included lights, stands, camera, the Canon 70D. And that's where this story is going. I decided to sell my camera after all these years. I got it in 2015. I didn't really want to sell it, and last week I had to put on my big girl clothes and say, hey, you got to do what you got to do. You have too many cameras. And there's another camera that I want, the DJI action camera. But I don't know when I'm getting that. First, I went to the pawn shop, right? And I know they lowball you, but they went below lowballing. They want to give me $100 for that camera. The camera online that I saw people were buying was $600 to $800, right? And so I didn't sell it to them. So I had in the past dealt with KEH, sold that other Sony A60 400 that I had. I sold all that equipment to them and took a loss on that, but it was all my fault, I didn't like the lighting in that camera, I didn't know what I know now about the Sony cameras, and I probably could have gotten it to work, but the people who I was asking about the lighting, and I think that camera was also defective. That was the other thing. The lighting kept changing during the recording. I would be blue one time and green, yellow the next time. So I think I had bought a faulty camera, I ended up buying the Panasonic Lumix S2. And so that camera is heavy as hell. It's too heavy to hold, like this for vlogging, because I tried it. It's just heavy. That camera is to be used in studio, and so or in the field as a film camera. It's just supposed to be on a tripod at all times, right? So I got discouraged again. As you know, I've been telling y'all this, my camera trials and tribulations. And so finally I bought the Sony ZV-1F, right? And I'm loving this camera now. I absolutely love it. I like the look of it. I'm learning things about it every day. Stuff that they didn't even say in all those hundreds of thousands of videos that I've watched about this camera, which ticked me off, because there are things you can do in that camera, like in the picture, in the PPs, you can adjust the clarity in there. You can adjust the fades. You can adjust the all different other kinds of setting. You could adjust, what's the word I'm looking for? When it's not sharpness. Thank you. You can adjust the sharpness, you know, in the camera, and your images will come out like mine have been coming out. I've been proud of my little images that they're coming out of this camera. I'm telling you, I've been playing with all the filters and stuff like that too. With sometime I'm in standard, sometime I'm in IN, sometime I'm in neutral. You know, I've been just playing with all of that in this camera, and I have absolutely been loving this Sony ZV-1F, right? And so the other night, I'm on YouTube because y'all, I don't know if y'all know, I'm a YouTube baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube all the time. That's why I'm enjoying this more and more and more. But I was on YouTube. I was on the other night and I came across this video because I was watching cinematic vlogs, because that's what I'm going to use my Panasonic Lumix S2 for. So I'm going to start doing cinematic vlogs. I'm going to create a whole new channel for that, because I just want that channel to start showcasing my filmmaking skills. Well, you know, that's how I feel about it. One of the people in that video talked about a lens that fits the Sony ZV-1F. And I was like, what? A lens can fit on here? Because, you know, this is a built-in lens. It can't be removed. But guess what it can do? It can have an attachment. And baby, I got too excited. This is an HD wide and macro conversion lens. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I took it out the box because I was playing with it last night when I was out there in the field. So it comes with a lens cap. And so this is considered the wide, the HD wide. And so you can unscrew this, right? And now you have the macro. And this screws on to the front of the Sony ZV-1F. 50 bucks. Baby. I ain't care what bill got paid or didn't get paid. Rather, I bought this doggone lens because I wanted to see what it could do. And so I took a few images, a few videos of it last night. I'm going to put it in this part as I'm talking. But yeah, I am really excited to use this. I will be using the macro on this in my cinematic vlogs when I get that up and running. But I am, like I said, I've been a little perplexed, a little somber, because I had to get rid of my Canon 70D. The company, they're going to, the price they quoted me was $400. And so I think that's a pretty good price since the camera is from 2015. But that camera is in immaculate shape, because I believe in taking care of my stuff. I love cameras, and I keep them wrapped up, polished, dusted off, and all that stuff. I am very protective of my electronic gadgets because I am sort of a geek in that sense. And so I sent it off on Friday. I'm waiting to hear back to get the final paperwork on it and move on from that part of my life. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Baby, I loved that camera. Sometimes you got to graduate, right? I graduated, so it's time for me to move on and let this Sony and my Lumix S2 do what it needs to do now in my life, right? We have to push forward, press forward. And so that's what I'm doing. So this video is not going to be very long because I take that back. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. Oh, and so again, I want to reiterate how much I love my little magnet. My ZV, Sony ZV-1F fits on here. I have another little attachment. I'm using it now on my tripod that I put on here, and it's similar to this, you know, just this part right here, right? And it'll fit on top of here, and I can have my camera on my car, on the side of the car. Y'all saw that other video where I was plopping this sucker down on anything that it would stick to, and I love it. I love it. And I even have this thing that can go on my phone if I were to need magnet on the phone. Oh no, it comes with an attachment. But I use this like if it's something that's not too flat, I put this on there and then I have this leveled flat, you know, so it won't have the indentation on it. And so I don't even remember which box this came in, but you see, I'm gonna find a way to use the stuff I get. That's all I know, baby. I'll be finding a way to use my toys. Okay, I want to encourage everyone. If you're thinking about doing a YouTube channel and you've been afraid or scared or skeptical, go do it. I'm having so much fun trying to figure out what I want to show y'all about LA and where I want to go. And it's getting me out of the house. It's making me have the time of my life, right? All I think about is what I want to shoot for my vlogs, for my YouTube channels. So don't be shy. Don't let people make you feel bad. You could talk about your life. It's your life. You lived it. You lived it. And for me, this is very therapeutic because you know what I hate? I hate when you on these social media apps and they have these therapists and they're giving away the 15-minute free consultation. I ain't gonna tell y'all I've done that twice, right? I've scheduled the free consultation with 2 black therapists, female black therapists, and they asked me a couple questions or whatever, and I'm telling them things, and they both looked at me and said, "We can't help you." What? Yeah. Those 2 women told me they couldn't help me. And they didn't even tell me why. Now, I'm thinking it's because even though I've gone through the trauma, I still have an optimistic outlook. But that doesn't mean I don't need the therapy up in here, right? I haven't figured out why, but neither one of them wanted to help me. And I felt when they were talking to me and looking at me, I felt this uneasiness of, I don't know the words to use. I don't know why. There was some uneasy, unsettled energy there. And it just made me kind of sad because what do you mean you can't help me? You can't talk to me about anything? And then one of them, she looked so sad. It looked like she needed therapy. And I was like, yeah, okay. Well, thank you, because what am I going to do? That's all I can do. I don't know what to do about that. You know, when 2 people tell me that there's nothing they can do for me, I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you, if you're a therapist, if you know what that means, let me know what that means, why they feel they can't do anything for me. Now, I am usually a person, like in school, people would come to me to talk about their problems and I would help solve them, but I never considered myself a therapist. But I guess looking back, it is sort of like a form of therapy, but I'm not trained in it. And again, most therapists have therapists. So I don't know what that was about, but I guess I gotta just sit in here and do therapy on myself. Gotta do therapy on myself, girl, because don't nobody want to help me. They don't want to help me. But anyway, okay. Oh, I have an update. I found the footage for the Venice canals when it had the water in it. Remember I told you in the other video that I went out there, dropped some girls off, and they had filled the Venice canals. And then when I went back a couple days later, it was out again, right? And I showed you the footage of it out again. Well, last night I found the footage where it was filled up, and I'm gonna show y'all. Look at this, y'all. Look at all the water they had in the Venice canals, but it keeps going back down. I don't know. I need to investigate why the water go up and down. You know, is it because of the LA River? I don't know, but that's something I am very curious about myself. You know, because the Venice canals is like a highlight to LA. People go over there just to take pictures and things like that. So yeah, I found that footage. Woo! I knew I didn't throw it away. I just had filed it under another date, under another episode, right? And I didn't label that individual clip, so that's how it got lost. I'm still job hunting. I'm still doing interviews. I'm still doing good in the first round, but not the second round. But my other gig started back up, and I'm doing that. And so, yeah, with the sale of the camera and now my other gig starting back up, hopefully very soon I should be able to start balancing back out on my bills, you know, because I had gotten really, really behind. I had gotten deactivated by my other gig because they said I took too long to take the drug test. Now, let me tell y'all, they sent me an email saying they was going to send us a drug test. Okay, fine. They didn't say the name of the company or anything. They didn't say how they were going to send it. So it turns out they sent it UPS. Well, I don't get UPS at home. I go to the facility to get my UPS because they can never get in the gate. And one stupid guy left the package outside. You can't leave no package outside around here on no public street in Inglewood. Are you crazy? So I did keep forgetting to get it for a couple of days, but that shouldn't have led to deactivation. I've been driving. I've been doing it for 2 years. So now you want to deactivate me after 2 years because you have poor planning with the drug test? And then they were doing it when school was getting ready to get out. So you affect my income for my next month rent for a drug test for a company that I've been driving for 2 years. And you didn't even call me to say, hey, you could be deactivated. Now, see, if they'd have put all that in the email, I wouldn't have forgot, because ain't nobody trying to get deactivated. You just said it's an at-home, you know, log in and take the drug test. Well, I ain't no druggist, so it wasn't no emergency for me. I don't do drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was so mad, y'all. Oh, I was so mad. That's why I've been depressed the whole summer, because I was so mad at that. And but now it's back. I survived. I made it through, and I'll be okay. I knew I would be okay, but I'll be okay. All right, thank y'all for watching. That's all I have for you today. I was just behind, and I just want to put one out so I can have some out for this week. Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. Share this video with your friends. And I'll see you next time on my vlog series. I'm going to tell you the truth from Houston to LA. I'm Patricia Tone. Take care.